My name's Ian. We're part of the high altitude balloon here at Bergen, and we'll be giving an overview of what we've done so far. So, for those that were not here summer one, I'm going to give a quick rundown. We are launching a high altitude balloon to go up to 100,000 feet and catch meteor dust. So this project's been going on for like 3 years. Last year they wanted to take pictures of the sun during the eclipse, but all their cameras failed, so it wasn't really a success. So this year we're trying to build on that and make it better, you know. So at the beginning of summer one, we were coming in, we had a rough design to get a petri dish open up in the atmosphere. But since then, we were also trying to look at why the cameras failed the previous year. And so far, yeah.
So to begin summer two, this past Monday, I was greeted with this issue. We were doing a camera hotbox testing to test the heat resistance of our cameras. We did not take the proper measures to notify campus safety what we were doing, and they considered it a public threat. Luckily, they were notified before the bomb squad came to defuse the bomb, but the heat actually diffused one of our cameras. And since it wasn't going to work, we just decided to get rid of it. This is a bunch of tests. I wasn't here for the previous testing, but apparently it failed then too. So for weight concerns, we decided to remove the 360 camera.
Additional weight concerns, we were going to use aluminum plates to hold our petri dish assembly outside of the box, but that was going to be a little bit too heavy. One sheet to hold a petri dish assembly would have been 1.125 pounds, and that would already bring us to 2 pounds. We have a max of 6 pounds, so there goes like 33% of our whole thing. And so we switch it to polycarbonate, which gives us, for the 2 rods, 2 sheets, gives us only about 1.1 pound, which is already a lot less heavy than the aluminum that we were going to use initially.
We finished the CAD models for the payload's components and sent them to Professor Balzarat to have them reviewed and printed. We also simplified the circuit board and finished the net.
So a little bit about what Lewis was talking about before the first presentation was our little drone test flight, which we conducted this morning. Yeah, so we attached our circuit board to the drone using fishnet, Velcro, Scotch tape. Lewis was nice enough to help us with it. Then we had it fluctuate certain heights, altitudes. Sadi will talk about the readings that we were able to extract from this. And we took some pictures as well. You can see us standing right here, little ants. And then we got a little scale and we weighed some of our equipment, and we're just seeing that it's adding up very quickly already. 2 batteries is a pound, so we've been having issues with weight. So
yeah, I might add, the reason that we did this test flight is we want to open our petri dishes at about 60,000 feet. During this flight, we put it at 250 to see if the commands actually give us open or close. Yeah, the netting, finished that. This is what's going to keep our package tied to the balloon and hopefully not fall out. So yeah.
So, okay, beginning of the summer one, we had a problem with a couple of things. The GPS breakout and the previews unreadable. Now we actually managed to put everything together, and they're all working fine. Not perfect, but just fine. GPS module is working. We read data. However, there is a problem with encoding, and some satellites it works fine, and some it just doesn't. I don't know why. we need to figure out that. And I also this morning noticed that yesterday we were having the meter in meters, like the data everything, yeah, and now the altitude data it was in meters. Right now it's feet, and I don't know. That's not okay. Also, we have a problem with the again for the calculations for those what's that called? The thermistors and the pressure sensor. And pressure sensor has to be steady, but it's changing constantly. It can't change, otherwise we will be dead in here. And yeah, that's all. Yeah.
Normally, our other Josh that's in our group is going to be here to talk about this, but essentially, at the beginning of summer 1, that was our initial design. It was very clunky. It was probably way too heavy. Since then, we've weighted down a lot more. We've lost a lot of extra weight that was not needed. We added in holes for the screws to pin it down onto our polycarbonate sheet. Since this picture was taken, we've also added the motor mount and a motor to get a rack and pinion going on here. The slide is open and closed. Yeah, so a lot of progress has been made on this 3D model.
Activity seems to, precipitate activity peaks between August 12th through August 15th, at least according to RAL.com. Therefore, we will be launching the high altitude balloon somewhere within that time frame, depending on weather conditions.